My name is Joel Sartore. I'm a contributing photographer to National Geographic. I live here in Lincoln, and like many of us, I grew up going to the state fair, and I always knew that there was something special about the Industrial Arts Building when I was a little kid. I'd never seen anything like it. It's full of wrought iron trusses inside, and it was just really unique and big and open and airy, and it was special, and it still is. I mean, it's a great building that still has its structure very much intact. It is a little run down, but you know, man, it would take a lot of money to demolish it. And then what you build in its place is not going to have half the stamina or structure. I guarantee you, if you were to build a new building next to it, it would not last nearly as long as the IAB would, with the holes in its roof still. This building is one of the 11 most endangered structures listed by the National Trust. It's not just special to us, it's special to the entire nation. So I would really hope that people would think long and hard before we go and demolish it. If you look at Whittier, it's a grand old place, and it's there still because we didn't rush into it, and there were adequate uses and funding for it. Eventually it worked out. I imagine it would work out with this building as well, but we have to give it time, and if we're rushing through it, I mean, the easy thing to do is just bulldoze everything flat. Now that's more expensive, and the buildings don't last as long, the new ones that are built, but that's the easy thing to do. I think at this point, there's so many people showing support for this building that perhaps it's not the easy road, but it's the thoughtful road that we should take. So I hope that's the case. The fact that there's so much caring and concern for this building should indicate that maybe this is worth a second look. Maybe this is worth allowing more time to pass to get proposals for reconditioning and reusing the building. And also with a lot of other buildings on the Innovation Campus that are basically assured to stand for a number of years because they have lease obligations, it's not like the whole campus will be wiped clean anyway. So this is something that hopefully we can take our time and do well and really be thoughtful about, rather than be in a rush to knock everything down and start over. I know when I go to cities that have tried that there's very little life or patina left to them. You can name any number of American cities that become virtual ghost towns at night because they just don't have anything left in the way of history or historic architecture. If you think about where Lincoln really comes to life, it's in our Haymarket district. Why? Because of the historic structures that remain there. That's what attracts people. Everybody that I bring into this state to visit, they all comment on what a great district the Haymarket and the Old Market are. So when I think about tearing down one of the last remnants out the state fairgrounds, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm hoping that the people that are in charge of making that decision can put it off for a while longer while more options are looked into. Thanks very much.